I am Daniel Licky.
And I'm Fiki Petrie, and welcome to Abstract Essay.
Abstract Essay,
Back
another
again.
episode, another week of scrutinizing of Mr.
Yeah.
Fiki paintings. But
And we have.
yes, but before
Oh,
we go on, everybody who listen to us or watching us, listening through podcasts, we are so proud that we are number three of the 10 best abstract art podcasts.
number 3.
Number three, let's give us a big hand. Where's our big hand?
Wow. Amazing, amazing.
Thank you so much. From the bottom of our heart, Mr. Fiki and I are so proud to ourselves. Of course, we are proud that we did our abstract essay podcast. And sooner or later, we're going to do our abstract essay merchandise. So, Mr. Fiki, can you give us glimpse of what we're going to do on our abstract essay merchandise?
I'll just show the one I showed last time again.
Oh yeah, wait. So yes, Mr. Vicky will show to us our sample for upcoming merchandise. I hope you will purchase them soon. We
Here, this is the sort of idea we're sort of cooking up. This kind of having my art being a main sort of graphic, and then having nice aesthetic words, and having like some kind of design for the abstract essay. Maybe just text, we don't know yet. Maybe logo, who knows?
yes.
But yeah, this is like a prototype of a prototype.
Prototype, but let's have a big cheering squad for your prototype.
Yes.
Yes. So I hope people you will support us because we are talking about this already for 2 months. We're launching our abstract essay merchandise. It's more excellent
Uh, Brilliant.
and inspire.
Yes.
Uh, Brilliant.
Inspired. You say the second one first.
Excellent first.
Yeah, you confuse me.
Three. What's that? Brilliant. Oh my God. Excellent.
Brilliant and inspired. There you go.
Yay! We got it. Excellent. Brilliant and inspired.
First try.
Yes, we are trying our best to give you the best of 100 piece of the best piece of Mr. Fiki paintings.
The number 10s.
We're number tens, but we are number three people. So we are so proud. We're number. I hope next week we are number two. Last, I think 8 months ago we are number one, right? And then what happened?
And then we take a break.
Take a break. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
every time we take a break, we are getting less and less. But we're number one before, and we are
Mm.
claiming that this spot number one again. And also number three, my book 101 review. Thank you so much. 10 book art podcasts. Thank you so much for being in the list. And speaking of book 101 review, please do tune in tomorrow 3 p.m. No, 4 p.m. PST. We're live with Miss Jennifer Brozak, award-winning and best-selling author. She is my featured author of the month of October, and let's support her, buy her books because it's something else. So, Mr. Fiki, what we gonna talk about today?
This is my piece titled Cityscape.
Cityscape. Wow. Green today,
Nice
You love really green.
green, yellow. Yeah, trying to get out, trying new color schemes and everything like that.
Yes. So before we discuss this one, Mr. Fiki, let's shout out Mr. Neil because he's our avid
Number one fan.
number one fan, Mr. Neil. We are inviting you to come and sing to us one of the greatest song of Mr. Neil Young. Ah.
My goodness.
So once, what inspired you to create this painting of yours, Mr. Fiki?
Well, I keep having pieces where I want to draw a cityscape behind them, but I keep scrapping the idea. So I figured at one time I just want to commit to it. So I committed to the idea of having a really vibrant city behind them and being really
Which,
colorful.
which city is this?
Maybe
Singapore again?
no,
Singapore again?
no. Singapore has really tall ones. This is maybe like Toronto or something.
Oh, not Vancouver.
No, if
Oh.
Vancouver would be lots of homeless people around.
For sure. So why did you choose this subject or theme of your painting?
I just really wanted the cool, a simple subject for me to focus on, just having a nice background and color scheme overall. Because I focus on the colors more in this piece, just playing with the colors around and experimenting everything.
Yes. So what's the title again? I always forget, Mr. Fiki. I said, "Oh, a painting of yours," because I usually forget the the, the title of your painting. Cityscape.
Yes, yeah.
Cityscape. Okay. So, what technique do you use to build the layers in depth of this cityscape?
I use many rows of buildings to create a bit of a uh, depth there, and I blurred it out so you can clearly separate from the background from the character. Just those kind of tricks. Yes.
Can you maximize it, Mr. Vicky, so that the people can see those people watching us? Yes.
Like
Maximize. Yes, that's nice. Yes.
that. Okay.
So, how do you decide on color palette for this painting? Cityscape.
I really wanted the yellow to be very influencing the piece, so it's a very yellowish piece, and just not blue. It's just not blue. Just trying other colors, learning stuff.
So, what are the colors you combine of here?
A lot of like dark purples, greens, and yellows, oranges, reds, that kind of thing, to create a more vibrant piece.
Vibrant colors, people. So, what materials and tools are essentials for this painting process of cityscape?
Lots of rectangles.
Rectangles, squares,
Yeah,
circles.
shapes, big shapes. Because cityscapes is always, or cities are always squares.
Yes, cities. What the best cities that you've been visited, Mr. Freaky?
Mm, I think I've only been to Vancouver actually.
Toronto.
Even to Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto. Have you been there? I never been to Toronto, so I don't know what the cityscape. They said triple or quadruple for the Vancouver city of Vancouver. That's
Hmm.
how large Toronto is.
Well,
Singapore.
my
What?
wife went there recently, or no, she went to Malaysia, and they had
Yeah.
really good looking buildings over there, like
Oh yes, I
really cool
agree.
buildings there.
Yeah, my family went when I took my vacation. We went to Malaysia. Truly
Mm.
Asia. Nice buildings.
Yeah,
Better
truly.
than Indonesia or Malaysia is truly Asia. They have
Wow.
good buildings in Java, right? In Java,
Yeah.
have you seen to Java? In Indonesia, they have great buildings in
Mm,
downtown.
I've never been to the city. I've just been to like, the villages mainly, so I can't say the cities.
It's
And
nice.
where my wife lives, there's lots of cities around though, like that has cool buildings as well. Yeah, in
Mm.
her island.
So how many hours did you paint this cityscape?
Maybe like 3-ish. I was kind of just wanted to get something done because
Before the podcast, so I need it down.
I
Done
need it
now.
done. I need it done today now because I only draw when I'm here, so I have the day to do it. It's like ultimate challenge every
Ultimate
time.
challenge. It's nice if you go to this kind of game that you're gonna draw me a picture or painting of Mona Lisa, and you do it only for 1 hour. Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like really truly like hobby. You have something you can focus on for a few hours, and then you move
So
on with your
fast.
life. Yeah.
Yes, so fast. That's what we are talking about, people. If you have passion of what you're doing, it's so fast to do. Even I think if you sleeping or your eyes closed, you can do it because it's your hobby and you have fun doing it. Okay, so how do you start a new painting that you sketch first or begin directly with the paint? Because you're doing digital, right?
Yeah.
How
Well,
how did you start this cityscape?
I use a sketch, but I never. I draw the character first, and then always make the background after that because you can always change the background if you have a good pose. It's hard to change the pose of a character, and just like your character then background. Some people do it the other way, but I can't. I have to do the character first because that's how I get more interested to doing it.
Yes, for sure. And how do you convey emotion through your digital paintings, through the colors?
Through the colors, creating the mood and atmosphere and tone, and then how you're drawing the character or whatever, and just the eyes.
Yes, always Mr. Freaky saying that you can see the emotion of what he is doing through the eyes. If he's sad or if it's angry. I think last time Mr. Freaky is angry when doing the last portrait that he did. What do you call that? Are you angry that time? You said right. So this is one. What is the emotion that you are depicting? Are you happy with this one, or you having pressure to finish it?
I was kind of restless because I just wanted to play. I wanted to play the game, so I just wanted to get it done.
I want to finish this one because I want to play the game. What kind of game you are doing it
The
now?
one I drew the shirt
Last
I
one.
showed you, like the game, like the
Oh,
character. I'm playing that one through still, and I want to do more art for that maybe next week
yeah, that's
because
awesome.
I'm actually
Share to
playing the
us.
game now.
Are
It's
you
really
good?
good.
Are you good in that playing that
Uh,
game?
it's really fun. Yeah, it's a story game, so it's got a nice story and really fun
Layerless,
combat.
layer
Yeah,
by layer, combat by
yeah,
combat.
yeah.
So before we go on, Mr. Freaky, let's shout out our countries listening to us. Let's choose three countries listening to us.
Okay.
And web browser, thank you so much. We have 35.1. Apple Podcast at 27. Bose. It's Bose. This is my
This,
first time Bose.
this, the speaker.
13.5, probably. Bose speaker. Podcast Addict is 13.5. Tuning is 2.7. What do you call this? Snippedy 2.7. Pocket
Snoop.
Cast. Snip or Snip. Pocket Cast 2.7 is Spotify. We have now Spotify. Thank you so much.
Wow!
2.7.
Finally.
Finally. Thank you so much for supporting this podcast. We want 1 million downloads like my Food 101. We are aiming for 2 million downloads now for Food 101. And how about Abstract Essay? We are aiming for 1 million downloads.
Wow.
So, so Mr. Vicky, which one or can you choose which country do you want to shout out?
Oh, is Malaysia there?
Malaysia, truly Asia. Of course, we have Indonesia, Norway, Kuwait, Qatar, Belgium, Denmark, Taiwan, Nigeria, Colombia, Ukraine, Croatia, Bangladesh, Israel, until we found Thailand, Hungary, Latvia, Egypt, Kenya, Nepal, Turkey. How about this?
Oh yeah,
Azerbaijan.
oh yeah, yeah,
Oh,
let's do that one.
yeah. Vietnam, Switzerland. What's Malaysia? Okay, that's fine. I think we have the Malaysia on the top. Wait. Number one is United States, Philippines, Canada, Germany, Korea, Argentina, Singapore. Again,
No, maybe not.
we have Malaysia. I saw, I knew it. We have Indonesia is here, Norway, Kuwait,
Maybe we're not
Denmark,
worldwide yet.
Colombia, Israel, Hungary, Latvia, Kenya, Nepal, Switzerland, Ethiopia, Iceland, Libya. Now we are talking about all the countries listening to us. Jamaica, South Africa. We are not making up this, what we are talking about, people. This is according to our analytics. According
Making
to
it up.
Spotify, we are not making it up. These are the countries listening to us. We are not being boastful, but we want to shout out them because we are so
Yes, I
grateful.
didn't see any Malaysia.
Oh, no, Malaysia! Oh my God! Why there's
You
no
know what?
Malaysia?
Singapore, Singapore. I saw Singapore at
Okay,
the top.
okay, Singapore. Let's do Switzerland and then Singapore.
There's Singapore.
Switzerland.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you, everybody in Zurich, for watching the podcast. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And then what Singapore? Why there's
Right
no
there.
Malaysia? Singapore. Okay.
Thank you, Central Singapore community, for the following our podcast and downloading to 1
Yes.
million.
1 million. I hope we are million downloads. Next will be South Korea. 안녕하세요.
Oh, thank you to everyone in Xi'an and Busan for the amazing
Yeah.
support.
Thank you so much. Probably people listening South Korea, they using boss. Boss.
They're the most users,
Use
maybe.
both seasons. Oh my goodness. But for all the countries listening to us, we are so grateful. And Mr. Fiki and I, we're doing our best to make this podcast excellent.
Brilliant and inspired.
Yay! Drum roll. We're having our next season already, fifth season, people, for Abstract Essay. Because my Food 101, Book 101 review, and Abstract Essay, those are the same date where I launched it, my first season. So, Mr. Fiki and I thinking something to, as we said, we are aiming for excellent.
Brilliant and inspired.
Yes, we are inviting you to please do participate to our podcast or come over to be our guest and let's scrutinize your art. Like what we are doing with Mr. Fiki.
Come
So
to the hot seat.
come to the hot seat like Mr. Fiki every week. So let's do continue scrutinize your cityscape. How do you handle mistakes or unexpected outcomes during the painting process of cityscape?
Sometimes you just gotta embrace them.
Delete it,
And
delete.
delete. I didn't delete it. I didn't wanna. I didn't want to. Like I wanted to do like a scene where it's like the broken glass and everything, but it didn't work out. So I didn't do any broken glass or anything like that. So it's just
Mm,
normal window.
normal
So
window.
I just didn't think too hard about it.
So after 4 years that you want to, revise this painting of yours, cityscape, which one you gonna revise? The buildings, the buildings.
The buildings probably. Yeah.
So how you gonna do it?
I don't. I can't. I don't know how to draw buildings.
Just like the buildings, I remembered Spider-Man and where's the other one?
Hmm.
Spider-Man. What's the
I think it
title
was.
of that painting of yours?
I
That's a
think it
good
was
building.
Miles.
Yes. My son likes that one.
Yeah,
Yes.
well, that's good. Someone likes it.
So how do you someone likes it? Oh, for sure. So, Mr. Vicky, how do you know when Cityscape is finished or done?
What time was it?
Time to play. It's time to
No, yeah.
play.
I just I figured as just it was to a point where no matter what I was doing, I couldn't change anything to make it any better. So I just it's good.
Okay, I think this is good for me. Is that so?
For
This
me,
is
as like an artist, I see this. I'm like, there's too much going on in his background, and it looks like drawing attention away or
yes.
something.
Is he
But
going to the school or what? Going to the office?
I,
Going
I like
to the
maybe he's like
library?
being confronted by somebody, like his enemy or something. I don't know. He's just like
He said,
looking angry at the
"Why
person in
you?"
front of him, anyways. Though,
He said, "Why you're not playing with me?" I said, "What?
what
Why
are you
playing
using
what?"
bows?
Are you using both? This is the first time I hear
No, actually,
both
at the other
question.
house, I use the Bose speaker. I have it.
Bose speaker, probably Bose speaker. They're using Bose speaker. I don't think so. Bose is something one of the podcast platform, I think. So, how do you maintain creative energy and focus throughout the painting process
I
of this?
took a few breaks to reset. You can't do it all at once, otherwise you get your eyes get tired and it gets pain or something. So you got to take breaks every once in a while to get back the energy.
Yes. So, how did you do create a texture and cityscape?
I use a lot of noise, a lot of just a lot to cover up the the background. I just wanted to make sure it's like blurry but not like muddy. I guess how you would say it. So
Yes.
it's like you can still see the details, but you can see the texture through all throughout the painting and everything. Texture is always.
To do this painting, Mr. Ricky? Because you love city?
I just yeah I just I've had this kind of drawing I wanted to do for a long time now. Just like
Oh, your
yeah.
goal, one of your goal to paint this art of yours.
Oh, it's just one of my goals in general to draw more cities and detailed stuff like that. So I'm just learning and learning and trying to get better.
Better and better and better. Our podcast motto is excellent.
Brilliant and inspired.
Yay! So, how does your mood affect the way you paint in a particular day? Just like when you're doing cityscape.
Well, it definitely shows in the effort, I guess. Like I was really happy 2 weeks ago with that one just because that was something I really liked. This
Yes.
one I'm sort of just like struggling to. That's why I took lots of breaks, but it it happens. You're not always gonna love drawing the piece, but once you're done with it, you're happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depicts what you are doing or the outcome. How do you how do you work with negative space in your paintings?
You try to. I don't have much of it here, but I guess the sky maybe. But usually use the negative space to sort of frame your character. If but since it's a cityscape, it's a bit harder to do it that way. But yeah,
Mm, yes. So what is the most challenging part of painting process of cityscape?
the buildings, making the buildings look like decent and not like squares.
So can you do building like the Patronas Tower building? Ah, the
No,
background. Nice,
fancy
right?
one.
Nice one. Or one of the newest building in Vancouver, the ladder. The ladder building. Have you seen that?
I haven't.
No. Try to Google it. It's nice. Ladder
Oh,
painting.
is it
Ladder
just?
painting. Ladder building. I don't know if
Wow.
that is a condominium or I don't know, it's office space or something. But it's nice.
Mm.
A new architect building in downtown
Well,
Vancouver.
it's just like a big ladder
A big
shaped building.
ladder, yeah, shade. I don't know how you describe it, but the building itself like ladder. Check it out. And so, how do you approach color theory in this cityscape, Mr. Vicky? You combine all the colors: blue, red, white.
Yeah, I didn't go too deep into the blue area because yellow and green sort of go nice together, and yellow, green, red are all sort of like nice color zones to work with together. Yeah,
Nice.
just yeah.
Good job, Mr. Vicky. Another masterpiece of yours. So, lastly, to sum up what we are talking about, how do you experiment with the new techniques or style in your paintings, especially this cityscape?
I'm learning and applying texture where I don't usually apply texture usually. So you just gotta try things out and see if it works. And if you don't, then you won't see it again in the next piece.
Trial and error.
Yep,
That's
that's
what we are experimenting, people. Our merchandise. Um, I do launch already my Food 101 merchandise, and those experiment that I did or those errors that I did for Food 101 merchandise, for sure we're gonna learn from it and make abstract as a excellent.
brilliant and inspired.
Yay! And Mr. Figgy, thank you for Cityscape. Another masterpiece of Mr. Figgy that you can see one of our merchandise.
Mm.
And hoping you will support us.
Yeah.
We're counting you people to support us because we are doing our best to be
Yep.
the best.
Almost number one.
We are number 3 already, people. We are aiming our spot before that. We are number 1. Oh, because we want to inspire you. We started with the humble beginning. I told you people again that I started all my podcasts with iPhone 10 with $10 microphone. Now we are live, doing live. Imagine, I don't know what will be the next innovation that we can do for our fifth
Oh,
season. So what
maybe
happened?
TV
Maybe
show, maybe.
TV show for sure. Where are we offering from what? For Food 101 of Good Food Network, right? Abstract
Oh.
essays. What would be abstract? Can you think a TV network about artists? Of course,
Is there one?
no, museum. Mr. Freaky paintings and mine will be, probably you can see now we are doing our, what do you call that? Exhibition. Ah,
Mm. There you go.
exhibit from a museum or library. When I was in the United Arab Emirates, I usually, on my day off, I usually go to the library because every week they have exhibit those paintings or whatever they want to exhibit. Oh, hope
Mm.
one day Mr. Pick and I we gonna exhibit our arts, arts
Yeah, that'd be
and
good.
Vancouver Art Gallery. Oh wow!
Wow.
Imagine this. There's no prize for aiming for the best, people. Right?
Of course,
For
of course.
I said, dream big, people, and we are encouraging you to share your talents to the world. We're encouraging you to come by and share, and be our guest, and Mr. Tiki will scrutinize your paintings of yours. Agree, Mr. Tiki?
Oh, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. So, Mr. Picky,
With that said, there's more to come, people. We'll see you next week for another masterpiece.
yes, more to come, people. See you soon. And watch out for our abstract essay merchandise. And we forgot to plug your book. Please plug your book. We can say goodbye
Oh.
already.
Okay. I mean, they're already
Still
gone now.
live.
They're already gone.
No, we still live, people. So we are promoting Mr. Picky book.
Well, regardless, this is my art book, my Art of Futsu, volume or beginnings. This is my collection of my artwork from the last 6 years of my digital art career, and it's available on Kindle, paperback, and I'm still working out the hardcover. So it's got to fix something still apparently, but it'll be up soon. I hope, hopefully, and then you can buy hardcover as well.
Yes, 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 people. Let's support Mr. Picky, because if you support him, more Fruit Scoop volumes to come. And of course, my abstract essay available anywhere where books are sold. Abstract essay, volume 1 to the 300. Imagine 300. Bye for now, people.
Bye bye.
Very good.